Hello, how are you all doing? So I hope you're all well. As you can probably tell from the title of my video, I am not. I was debating whether to post this video today just due to everything that's going on in the world at the moment. I know obviously it's quite major and I didn't want to seem like I was complaining about my own mental health issues, but I just feel it's important to explain to you just what's going on with me right now and just be honest and upfront about that. So if you've been following my channel, you'll know that my expected video to come out is my my day on Brainzyme video. So I've got some good news and some bad news. So the good news is I was able to film the video. I spent all day filming, I did all the prep before and everything, and it took a long time and I got really into it and I was really enjoying myself. But then when I came to edit, I really started struggling, and my mental health at the moment is not in a good way. You can probably tell from the background. I'm in a different location to usual, and I've actually come to stay with my mum due to how much I've been suffering. So I don't think this is going to be a long video, but I'm just going to explain to you just exactly what's been happening. So if you've been watching my channel, you will know that I battle my fair share of mental health issues. I've been quite open and honest about that. So there's quite a list. You'll know that I deal with psychosis, anxiety, mania and crash cycles, which leads to depression and things like that. But what you probably don't know, which I don't think I've shared with you yet, is my battles with body dysmorphia. And it is really starting to affect many aspects of my life, including my ability to film videos, which is breaking my heart, and I really want to be able to beat this. So I just want to have a quick discussion with you on this video about this topic. So if you don't know what body dysmorphia is, I don't know the exact terminology or the exact description for it, but it's basically a preoccupation with perceived flaws in your appearance. Now, one thing I want to get completely clear, this is not about vanity. This is not about wanting to look perfect or anything like that. What it is about wanting to feel like you look normal and not like you look like a complete monster. And throughout my life, I have had different struggles with this. So like with my weight since I was 14, I'm 26 now, I've always struggled with that. I've always thought I looked bigger than I do. When I got into my late teens, I became obsessed with the thought of having lip fillers, which I never got done, which I'm glad about. But it was always kind of manageable, you know? And as of recent times, it's become very unmanageable. And my main areas of focus are with my false eye, which is this one, which you probably know about because I mention it in my videos, and now also about my teeth as well. And I just, it affects everything. It affects every area of my life, and I'm sorry I'm getting upset, but this is something I need to tackle. And I'm sorry I'm like this on camera. I am going to talk about how I plan on beating this, so let's put a positive spin on it. But before I talk about how I plan on overcoming this once and for all, I just want to talk about how it's been impacting my life and how my life is starting to get smaller and more isolated due to this disorder. It is a mental health condition and it is recognised. I am in contact with the doctor about it to see what treatment is available, but it's simple things like I don't like to look people in the eyes when I'm talking to them now. I don't like people looking at me at all. I don't like being in social situations anymore, which is not me. I always used to be quite confident and outgoing. I like to sit in the dark. So we're in the daytime now, but I've got the curtains drawn because I can't stand the thought of someone seeing me in natural light. Trips to the shop can be difficult when I'm struggling. And one of the hardest parts to deal with is I put a heck of a lot of effort into the videos I make for this channel. I'm so passionate about it. I want to get my message out there about what I've been through and to help others. When I'm filming, it's fine. And when I'm sat and chatting to you, and I enjoy it, and it's something I like doing. But then when I come to edit and I have to look at myself, most of the time I just break down. I just see all these flaws and imperfections, and I feel like some kind of ogre. So I need to find a way of getting past this so I can keep up with this channel, because this is what I want to do. So what I thought might be helpful to include in this video before we discuss how I'm gonna treat this issue, because we've got a few plans on how to make this better for me, is a panic attack I had the other day when I came to edit one of my videos, and I had to look at myself, and it sort of hit me of how I felt about my appearance. So I've got a video of the initial panic attack, and you'll be able to see how distressed I was. But then also after that, just to put a positive spin on things, because I don't like to keep things doom and gloom. I like to take action, and when I am suffering, I like to do things to make me feel better rather than sit and wallow in it. There's also a video I will show you of about an hour later, after I had a chat with my dad and he managed to get me out of the house, which was not easy. I just want to compare the two, just to give you hope that if you are, this was more of an anxiety attack. So if you suffer with anxiety, I want to bring you hope that if you're able to have the bravery to take the steps, things can improve. So I think it'll be worth including those videos now, those clips now, and then after that we can discuss what treatment I'm hoping to get for this condition. So what I'm going to include first is the initial footage of the quite severe panic attack I had. So the worst of it isn't even on camera, because it got so bad I really was struggling to breathe and I had to turn the camera off. But I'm glad that in the initial stages I was able to pick it up and film it, because it's quite hard to do that when you're in such a difficult mental state. But I knew I wanted to capture this because it's important that people see how it really is. So let me just insert the footage now of my panic attack.
I wanted to get on camera what a true panic attack looks like. I'm trying to get out of the house. Got changed into something comfy. Yeah, my dad are going for a walk. Some fresh air. I'm scared. Can't my breath. I don't want to leave. I need to get out. Oh, I'm not wishing on my worst enemy. I can't breathe.
Now, I called my dad after I'd been really suffering with this. I was unable to calm down on my own. He was out at work, so he very kindly agreed to come back and help me out, because I was hyperventilating, could not catch my breath. I was really, really struggling. So, like I say, putting a positive spin on it, I'm now going to include the footage of a little bit later on when he managed to get me out for a walk, and you will see that I am looking brighter and happier and more settled. So I'll just include that footage now as well.
Hey, so I'm feeling a bit brighter. I've come out for a walk to get my meds. I'm not on my own. I'm not on my own. I've got my support network with me. My dad, who's brilliant, he's managed to persuade me to get out. So I'm a little shaky. Obviously you can see I'm better than I was in the original clip. The hardest bit was getting out the front door. Because it sticks. No, just mentally it was difficult, but the fresh air has helped. So I would advise, if you're struggling, getting out rather than keeping yourself isolated could help. But I would say I would not be doing this walk alone, because I wouldn't feel safe. So if you've got your support network, just ask them to come with you. It's only going to take us around 10 to 15 minutes, so nothing major, but you can see the improvement from the video I did before. So yeah, just wanted to document that.
So by inserting this footage, I just wanted to illustrate to you the severity of what this body dysmorphia does to me. So the body dysmorphia is leading me into severe anxiety and anxiety attacks, and it's really having a toll on my mental health. But there are steps that we can take to simmer me down. So with that video, it was getting myself in some comfortable clothes and going out for that walk with my dad just to get that fresh air, because I was also starting to enter into psychosis as well, and was telling him I wasn't sure if I was in a dream or if things were real, and I was very confused and disorientated and scared. So by getting out, he was saying, like, look at the sky, you can see the sky, you know, feel the fresh air in your face, and that really, really helped. So I will do a separate video about anxiety at one point where we go more in depth about it. I just wanted to give a brief description there of what we did to help me in that instance. Oh, also, hopefully you can't see my hand too bad. That's flared up again and I haven't got a bandage on it at the moment. So now we've gone through that, what am I going to do about this body dysmorphia? What steps can I take? Well, I'm very lucky for the support network that I have, and we've all been brainstorming ideas and potential solutions to help me. And some of these are fantastic and I think could really work. So obviously the main one is to contact my doctor. So we've made the initial contact now just to let them know how much this is impacting me. I mean, I've been staying at my mum's for a few days now and I've not been able to leave the flat, which is not like me at all. I can't go out, I can't face it. I can't just nip up to the shop and get something from there, like a bite to eat, or if I fancy like a Fanta or something like that, I can't go. So it is really impacting me, and I don't know when I'm going to be able to have that freedom again yet. We'll just have to play it by ear. So we've contacted the doctor, and what I would like out of this is either treatment for, so CBT, which is cognitive behaviour therapy, to help with the patterns of thought that I have, my thought processes about how I look and how I can challenge them, which I have pushed for in the past and I wasn't able to get. Now I've completed DBT, which is dialectical behaviour therapy, and that has transformed everything. Absolutely amazing, would recommend to anyone, but it tackles different issues than the body dysmorphia. So I'm really, really hoping that this time round they will be willing to give me the cognitive behaviour therapy, because I take my courses extremely seriously and I'm hoping it can help really put this to rest and I can move on with my life. Another suggestion, which was by my best friend, is that I'm potentially suffering with PTSD. And I don't want to sound over dramatic here because I know that's quite a bold statement to make, but when I lost my eye and I had to have it amputated, and this was a few years back now, 3 or 4 years ago, I was absolutely fine when it all happened, and for a couple of years after, I was fine. It didn't even affect me. I didn't even think twice about it. But as of recently, it's starting to really get to me. And like I say, when it's a point where I can't even look in mirrors anymore. When I look in the mirror, I'm bursting into tears. I start shaking. I just feel absolute despair. And what we're wondering is if this is a delayed response to the trauma I went through in my eyes. So maybe I've blocked it out for so long and now I'm finally starting to process it, and I never went through any official therapy to help me deal with that. So we're hoping that'll be a possibility too, so I can talk through what happened. And it's going to be difficult. I've not actually mentioned on the channel yet what happened to my eye. I will when I feel able to. It was very traumatic, so maybe I can get some form of PTSD treatment. Now the trouble I'm facing with this is because when I've looked into this and I've pushed for these treatments before, I've been told my issues are too complex. It's complex trauma, so that they won't be effective. But I disagree with this, because surely the more complex the trauma, the more you need the treatment. And I really do feel like I need professional help to get myself through this. So we're taking this very seriously. We're going to push for it, and hopefully we can have that outcome where I can get the therapy and treatment I need. But in the meantime, we've had a couple of other ideas that I can do now whilst I'm waiting to hear whether I'm eligible for the treatment. And I thought it might be a good idea just to share those with you. So if you struggle with something like this yourself, maybe you can come up with some creative ideas to help you feel like you've got a bit more confidence. So in terms of ideas that my friends and family have come up with, which I think will be really helpful, because of course they're all very concerned about me and they've seen me deteriorating recently with meltdowns, hysterical crying, just the depression that I've been sunk into. We've got some positive ideas. So number one is the mirrors in my house. So I found that when I look in my dad's bedroom mirror in a morning, because I like to check that my eye's in straight, and obviously that if I'm doing my makeup I like to do it in that mirror, and I feel fairly confident. I feel okay with the way I look and like I can go about my day. But with other mirrors in the house, I really struggle and I do cry when I look in them, and they do get me very upset. So we're thinking about how we can position my bedroom mirror into a lighting that makes me feel more comfortable, which is quite a simple and easy solution and something that I think will really help. So I'm willing to give it a try. And the second idea we've had as a temporary measure before I can get the treatment I'm hoping for is to wear glasses. And when I say glasses, I don't mean like prescription ones, because there's nothing wrong with the vision in my good eye. It's actually very, very good. I have to get regular eye checks and I've got good vision. But I mean more, and not sunglasses either, because we're still like, we're not in the sunglasses kind of weather yet. So I mean those kind that are like, maybe like fashion statement glasses, you know, that don't have real prescription in them. Just so if I'm having a day where I'm really struggling with my confidence, I can put the glasses on, just to kind of make me feel like I'm not so exposed and that my eye's not so exposed, because it's even affecting my ability to go on camera to do my courses and my self-development stuff. So I think that's a potentially really other good option for me too, and something we're actually going to look into this weekend, as well as the mirror thing, because I'll be going home quite soon, so we can start putting these plans into action. Now I am really keen to keep going with this YouTube channel and not let this body dysmorphia beat me. I've had so many struggles along the way. You know, I've battled with addiction and stuff that robbed enough of my life as it is, and my other mental health issues. I'm not prepared to be defeated, so I am going to keep posting and I'm going to do the best I can. So in regards to this brainzyme video, like I was saying at the beginning, I put so much effort into that. I'll be honest, it didn't quite go to plan. It was quite a chaotic day, but I'm a chaotic person, and I feel it gets you get to know me a bit better in this video, a bit more about my life and my quirks and stuff. So I still want to film that, but I just hope that you can bear with me while I find the confidence to fully edit and get that posted. I'm hoping it can be next week. I'm taking this week a little bit steadier just while I deal with my mental health and things, but I want to get that out, as well as my other upcoming video ideas, because I've got them all written down and I'm so passionate about them and I really want to continue with this. So I'm not going to be coming off YouTube, but I just wanted to let you know today what's going on with me, the situation I'm in right now, and that I am struggling, but I'm not prepared to give up. And so my next video will be out next week, hopefully, providing my mental health allows me to do so, but I'm determined to, because like I say, I'm not going to let this one beat me, and it'll probably either be editing and posting the brainzyme video, because like I say, I think it's actually quite entertaining, so I hope you like that one, or the drug-induced psychosis video. And like I say, always open to requests in the comments, so if there's anything specifically you want to talk about, you want me to talk about, or anything in this video where you want me to explore that further, I am more than happy to do so, and I just appreciate you all so much. Just before we end this video, I know this is quite a controversial topic and I don't want to delve too much into it, but I just feel it's important for me to say, because I'm from the UK. I just want to say that us in the UK, to Ukraine, we do support you. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I'm sorry it's not the one I originally planned, but I will be getting more videos out there, and I'm sure I'll get my mojo back. and I hope this wasn't too depressing or doom and gloom. I just wanted to be honest and upfront about my current situation. Thank you so much. I will hopefully see you next week with a new video, and ciao for now.